as well. Thank you.
Hi again. Oh, sure, yeah. Okay, so as Chris was talking about, every year there's a talent show, or a showcase. And the talent that I got to show everybody was my spoken word, which I had never done before. But after the responses that I got from all of the positive feedback and such, I kept writing. And after 2 years, it was my 3rd year going to camp, kind of the same as Kate, we started at the same time. I thought, I want to write a slam about camp, because why not, right? But I wanted to write it at camp, because there's nothing quite like being at camp and being in that environment. But once I was there, I was having a little bit of trouble finding the words and figuring out how to put things together. So I thought, who better than ask than a resident artist who happens to be a writer. So I approached Kate with this idea, asking her if maybe she'd help me find ways to word things, or if maybe she'd give me a beat, because as a spoken artist, you have to make your own rhythm with the way you say your words. But Kate jumped at that opportunity, and we snuck away every opportunity that we had to write this, what became a song. And then once we performed it at the showcase, I guess Chris must have liked it, and funded me to go and fly to Vancouver and spend a weekend with Kate and her family, which was awesome. And we professionally recorded it and made it into this. So yeah, this is the first time we've been performing it in a public audience. But you also, you know the O's thing? I also need you guys to be a part of this one too. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. So there's 2 different times in the song that I need you to help me out. One is I spell Firefly, and I'm going to ask you, what does that spell? And I need you all to yell.
Firefly! Like,
Yeah,
seriously,
but like,
seriously yell it. Like, that was weak.
Maybe one more time, we just like try it again. Like, what does that spell?
Firefly!
That's so much better, perfect. And then camp, there's this thing you do. You know, remember like when you were in school and teachers would like clap to get your attention, or you put your hand up, right? Well, at camp we say, when I say fire, you say
Fly!
Fire.
Fly!
Cool, so that's in there. Make sure you like yell it and like be all up in this, because it's way more fun that way, right?
Yes.
So,
Are you ready? I just want to say something too before we start. It was really amazing for me to be able to work with Chase. When he approached me to sing, to work, about the song and, let's try the song together, I was like, yeah, I'm so there. Because I, too, had been thinking that I wanted to write a song about Firefly, and suddenly this opportunity just materialized, and it was so great. We just, we went in and just did it, and it was really organic, but it came really easily. And I just started playing some chords, and we talked about some of the things that Chase thought was really important about camp, and some of the things that really resonated with him about being there. And we just started to write a whole bunch of ideas down, and then the song sort of built itself. But it was a real pleasure for me to be able to work with him, because I find he's got a real innate sense of performing, and also a real innate sense of rhythm and sort of timing. So that was really fun, and it just sort of flowed really well. So it was also my pleasure to work with you.
And now I'm blushing. I'm like a really big fan of Kate, so getting to write with her was like, oh my gosh, and then getting to go spend a weekend with her was like, oh my god, and it just continued. So I'm still like,
You're good. Yes, you can.
awesome.
That's 2.
Mouth gets real dry when you stand in front of people.
It's Alberta. It's,
Yeah, blame it on Alberta. That's it. All right. Are you ready? It's sunny. All right. Yeah? When I first arrived, I was scared and I was shy. I didn't know if I was going to be able to look anyone in the eye. I was terrified. And now, I'm standing here in front of all of you, trying to lay down a rhyme, or 2. And I think it's about time I told all of you about Camp Fyrefly. F to the Y to the R-E-F-L-Y, what's that spell?
Firefly!
F to the Y to the R-E-F-L-Y, what's that spell?
Firefly!
tattoos, smiles, fabulous style, piercings, crazy hair, and whoa, there's glitter like everywhere. And then it dawned on me that it's rare to see so many queer bodies in one place. And in that moment, I thought, hey, for the first time in my life, I can finally be myself in this positive Firefly space.
Fireflies glowing in the night, fireflies lighting up our lives, fireflies. We are so fine, fireflies. This is our time to shine.
Being here is like being back in kindergarten, because I don't have to worry about who's my friend or who's my enemy, because I've just been accepted into my newfound family. You see, here at Firefly, there is no prejudice, there is only pride, and I'm never forced to pick any side. I don't gotta worry about which bathroom to use, because it doesn't matter whether I'm a chick or a dude or anything in between, because those binaries are just plain mean. This time I can just be me, and you can just be you.
Fireflies glowing in the night, fireflies lighting up our lives, fireflies. We are so fine, fireflies. This is our time to shine.
It's here where I can be proud and I can be bold. I don't gotta look over my shoulder and worry about who's judging me or who's staring. Because it's here where I know people truly care. And you know I love to see all of you smile. Because in this world we live in, sometimes that can take a while. This camp changes the world. This camp saves lives. In fact, this camp saved mine. Because when I'm at Firefly, it made me realize there's a reason to be alive. When I look into all your eyes, there's... I feel recognized. I feel empowered and acknowledged. Like we are all unstoppable. Like anything is possible.
Fireflies glowing in the night, fireflies lighting up our lives, fireflies. We are so fine, fireflies. This is our time to shine.
Latin dancing, river rafting, arts and crafting. We've got hikes, dice, and open mics. Sex ed and that killer food we're fed. S'mores, spider dogs, and campfire logs. Singing our hearts out, whispering after lights out. We're movement makers, stereotype breakers, chance takers, perception shakers, and yeah, we're heartbreakers. We're gender creative, trans celebrated. We've got our healthy minds team bringing us queer cheer, and to all the volunteers, I am so glad that you are all here. We've got unicorns that are gay, and what can I say? You got Kate and Tay.
Fireflies glowing in the night, fireflies lighting up our lives, fireflies. We are so fine, fireflies. This is our time to shine.
And even though our days together here at Firefly will come to a close, I want you all to know that the bonds you've created here will continue on and on and on. And no matter where we find ourselves, I know that when I yell fire, you'll yell fire! 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 And now it's time for us to go back into the world. But when life feels like a roller coaster or one of those tilt-a-whirl rides, or if you're ever feeling hurt or alone, just remember this. You've only got 361 days. Until you get to come back home.
Fireflies glowing in the night, fireflies lighting up our lives, fireflies. We are so fine, fireflies. This is our time to shine. Fireflies glowing in the night, fireflies lighting up our lives, fireflies. We are so fine, fireflies. This is our time to shine.